I see you've come back for your daily dose of dingo. Well, you can find this and more alliteration over at my Twitch. Right there. Enjoy the video.
Sure. Why not? They have it upkeep stop, but I don't. Classic. Twist. In my format, I really hope I get the Spell Pierce and Amulet, just so I feel smart for putting the Spell Pierce in the deck. Oh. What the fuck? What the shit? Okay. Tron. I don't hate this. I'll put it on top. Counterspell seems like kind of good against them. I was gonna cast a Night's Whisper this turn until I realized it's gonna make me discard, so I think I'm just gonna like consider hold up Spell Pierce. Consider. Nope. Otawara. So this would have been a spell because Otawara is my 18th land, so I'm really happy I put the 18th land in so far. I'm gonna Night's Whisper and discard this Fatal Push. If they want to counter this, then that's fine. But now I still have Spell Pierce up. Been in the push. Sure. They discarded an EE, which might be a mistake for them. I think I'm just playing a 1/1 Shadow. They have 7 cards in hand. Happy Thanksgiving, Ufta. Thoughtseize. Alright, let's lead on Thoughtseize here. I really wish I had another land. Karn the Great Creator, Remand, Repeal, Thirst for Knowledge. I'm actually going to take the Thirst for Knowledge and pass. I think, like, that hand that they have right now is very beatable for me. If I draw lands, I need to draw more lands. Land. I don't want to give them something to repeal. This is quite bad for me. Mikey Hopkins, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. I think I'm just going to Spell Pierce this. I could let that go. Ads suck, fam. Pre-roll ads. They do be getting ya. I really need a land. Oh my god, I didn't hit a land. Okay. 22 cards deep. 3 lands. Okay. Yep. Surprised they didn't repeal it. Any plans today? I'm just gonna be hanging out with the fam. Nothing crazy. $24 cards deep, 3 lands. A whole lot of Fatal Pushes I'm siding out post-board. Hopefully they just never hit Tron. That would be ideal. If they just never hit Tron, then I probably win this game. It's just gonna take forever. Land, I beg of you. Finally. Justice. 1, 2... Big Dragon go. Putting the O stone back on top. Fascinating. I wanted to spend that instead of a counterspell in case they had another remand, because if they remand that, then I guess they probably don't, but better safe than sorry. I know they have an Ugin coming down next turn, which I have the counterspell for. Wow. Looks like we might win this game, despite only hitting like 3 lands and 27 cards. No. Okay, somehow we won that game. I guess that's just a testament to the power level of Blutron, huh? Oh, Bluetron, never change. I can probably take out this eliminate also. Do I want Flusterstorm? Perhaps I want Flusterstorm. Did YouTube take down my Ascendancy video? Let me look. Let me see. This one? That one? Probably Loam Speaker. I never did a video on Loam Speaker. This is all I have for Ascendancy. I was like brewing with Loam Speaker, but I never... I think I still have that deck. I never finished building this deck. This was a Pioneer deck. It hurt my brain trying to think about the rest of the cards to build that deck. I just never got around to it. I could though. I could finish building this deck and try it out. But it's a Pioneer deck, so... Don't know. Back to the Bluetroning. I guess Flusterstorm's not the worst. I'll take a Fluster. Sometimes I play Saga. If I see a Saga, I'll bring it in for game 3 if we manage to get to a game 3. Castlevania has been my jam recently. I never realized how good the Castlevania music is. Condescend, Karn. Walking Ballista. I'm gonna take the Karn. I'm gonna leave them with 2 Condescends in hand. It doesn't really bother me. I'm just gonna shock play Shadow and pass the turn. Looks like I can pay 2 for Condescend if they decide to do so. It's gonna suck if they have a Dismember, I guess. I'm actually gonna counter that. I want to pressure them. Now, them drawing Tron was not part of the plan. They're gonna condescend this for sure. That's why I didn't even bother doing it. Main one. Maybe letting him scry 2 is a mistake. Scry to top. And 1 bottom. Alright. So they have a condescend left. Kind of weird for them to blow this up. Turkey or ham? I'm team ham. But we're actually having beef Wellington instead, so... Yeah, Wellington is better than both. Facts. If I had to choose, though, I prefer ham. I need to condescend this also. Yeah, I should have cut this murderous cut. This murderous cut's like not great here. Lamb leg. I haven't had lamb in a while. Just like actual lamb outside of like in a euro. So I couldn't tell you like how much I prefer lamb. I think I like lamb though. Well, I guess it's Murktide time. Nice whisper, counterspell, thoughtseize. Free man. Alright, Odawara was their last card in hand. So now whatever happens next is between them and the top of their deck. Which is hopefully nothing. I'm just gonna pass the turn. And flash in this subtlety. Continue to try to clock them. That was a good draw. Because I have 9 cards in graveyard, I can counter pretty much anything. Pass the turn. Could have tried to commit a Murktide also. Almost sounds like committing a murder. I'm gonna commit a Murktide. Murder Tide. What's up, Conscript? Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Birds aren't real. True. Think I'm gonna commit a Murder Tide. Because it kills them. One Murder Tide, please. Condescend X4. No. They only drew condescends. Alright. Well, I'm probably dead now. I get this Scry 4. Alright, they put one on top. Let's see what it is. Maybe I should just cast nothing. Oh, it's a Worm Coil. Well, I can beat that actually, so. I'll just have to Murderous cut that on upkeep. Subliminal next leveling. I don't know, I guess they just want to Mindslaver lock somebody, which is like, sure, I guess. Interesting. Yield tap land. Oh. I think it's almost never correct to do that, by the way. I think if you have these two, you should just wait for another black card. I'm gonna go fetch up that swamp, I think. I mean, you're 2 for 1-ing yourself for like pretty much nothing. Spyro, Malice. Oh, I'll take a Spyro. Shadow. I do want to keep up this Drown in the Lock. I don't really want to play a 1/1 Shadow either. I'm just gonna pass. I was thinking about doing something, but decided otherwise. The hollow ones went very poorly. Everybody had graveyard hate, which is like kind of expected. 4/4 might be a mistake if they have a. I guess they have to fetch if they want to cast a Fury, so this is fine. Unless they specifically evoke a Fury, this is fine. They're fetching, so now I can drown a Fury. I'm at 6. I can make tokens now, which is like pretty annoying. Yeah, bolting us is like kind of crazy. I had to play Murktide and then leave up Drown. Seems fine to me. They can make tokens, chump blockers. One card in hand. So I need to make tokens and hit me for 3. I guess 2 probably. Yeah, I think we would have died if they had waited on that grief. Why didn't they make tokens? They could have made tokens, they didn't make tokens. I mean, that's fine, right? Just kill that. And then they die. They didn't make tokens, and that was a big mistake. Eliminate's actually not that good against Scam. I'm gonna cut them. Yeah, link it up. I'll take a look at it later. Maybe end up finishing brewing that deck. Definitely want the Dress Towns. Hearses. Yeah, something like this in Pioneer. I want to do something a little bit different though than like Sylvan Awakening. I want to see if Iconoclast would be good in there. But Impulse is a good idea. I think Impulse would be a pretty good add. Alright, I'm gonna call out these Thoughtseize. I think I'm gonna bring in a single Subtlety. Maybe, actually I want both. Subtlety's pretty good. Awakening's good against heavy interaction. I know Awakening's like pretty good. I was just saying if we could do something a little bit different with like Gear per Aether Grid and Iconoclast. Because Aether Grid, you know, you tap 2 artifacts and the things that Iconoclast makes are artifacts. So you tap 2 of them, deal with 1 damage, and then you like loot and then untap. And you can do some cool stuff with Gear per Aether Grid. What's up, Carrion? Definitely both, yeah, for sure. That card's kind of a problem. Alright, well. Feels good to be a baller, I guess. Morning, Scoot. Between me and Spike, I don't know. I don't know if Spike's a strong swimmer. Horse is pretty annoying. Yeah, he's so tall. I'm not that tall. I'm only like 5'10". I'm a decently strong swimmer. Not like super good, but passably good. Am I interested in the Ledger Shredder? I don't think so. I am interested in that hearse, though. Swim across the Gulf. I need to find an answer to that. They're probably gonna take Murderous Cut. I'm gonna murder my cut. Dun, 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 dun. That's a bit badge. That's a baller bit badge. What's a bit? A bit's like, I think a penny. Yeah, 1 bit is 1 penny. So 1,000 bits is like $10. Am I floating both? Flash Corridor, sure. 1 bit equals 1 prayer, pretty much. I get Night's Whisper down to 4. I was supposed to eat their stuff. I didn't eat their stuff like an idiot. I believe it would still be prototyped. What's option B? Just play a Murktide? I think I need a Night's Whisper into a land here. I had a Shadow instead. Which is kind of interesting. This thing having Menace is a problem, but I'm going to 1. Eating both of my Night's Whispers, sure. I want to be able to save this for an Undying effect. I can just dress down and it'll lose Menace and I can block it. That is a bold move. Very bold move. I'm gonna make a Devil. If I dress down the Devil, I think I'll be alright. Yeah, I can dress down the devil. I should have stubbed this one. No, I should stub the token. Yeah, never mind. I stubbed the right one. Devil. Demon was the closest thing. So I attack the ob, they block, I dress down. I think that's probably my only line of play, right? I guess not blocking it also kills me though. Hmm. Yeah, I guess I'm dead to them just saying no blocks. I guess I could dress down, draw into a piece of removal. I can Murktide, but I can't block it because I'm gonna die if I block it. I guess I need to dress down into Fatal Push or drown in the lock. Hmm. I gotta just submit again. No, I don't like EE against Scam. EE's pretty terrible against Scam. Um, um, keep it. Even if I can't deal with the tokens, what tokens? The like Spyro tokens? I don't care about the Spyro tokens. I usually just go over them. That's what I did game one. It's only really good for like hitting hers, but I think on the play I can just like counter the hers before it comes down. At least try to counter the hers before it comes down. I really want black mana. I guess I'd take it anyways. Happy Thanksgiving, Loquacious. Hope you have a great one. This sucks. Happy I didn't bin that land though. If I bin this Otawara, then I'm just like not drawing second land. Pick EE for 5. I think I'm gonna put Flash in a Subtlety. Blue black scam. I need a land. No. No. Oh, not blocking. I guess pitching the Murktide was not the thing to do. Can't even cast Murktide now. Alright. Am I playing 70? Why are you playing 70? Apparently Yorion players can't let go. Jeez. Feel like it's time to play 70. Half time. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can make this a 5/5. I think I probably do. Just make it a 5/5. Just pass with Spell Pierce. World ain't ready for my boy Umori. Never is. Umori Affinity was the most competitive Umori deck I've seen. I really don't understand why they're playing 70, but I guess. Umori Standard Walker Tribal, is that even a thing? I wasn't playing Standard back then. Alright. Cascade, huh? 70 card rhinos, I guess. I don't want to get 70 card rhinos. Explosives. I don't think I want these fatal pushes, but maybe like eliminate's fine. I don't think I want two actually. I think one eliminate's probably sufficient. I can trim a Night's Whisper and a Murktide and a Ledger Shredder. Just become more reactive. Snap, keep. I think I'm probably going to go up to 19 lands in this deck at some point. Drown's the best card versus them. Not when they have cards like that. I know Footfall's 0, but Counterspell does the same thing, but it's just better. And I want this Night's Whisper to undo my mulligan, and I want to keep all 3 lands, because this deck has a low land count. But Counterspell is just better than Drown and Lock in like every way. I'm gonna take the Endurance. Mangu! How'd Scam go, Mangu? This is tough. I think I'm gonna go with the Endurance, though. You punted all your losses? No, Mangu. Mangu, no. They don't have a third land, huh? You gonna try this deck? I do like the updates I've made to it. This is the new 75 I'm running. I would go up to 19 lands, Mangu. 18's too few. I would play 19. 17 was definitely too few. I don't know how you get away with 17. I'd probably go up to 19 and then play something like this. This has been feeling a little bit better. Maybe you trimmed out a Subtlety in the sideboard. Subtlety kind of sucks. It's in my cardboard live right now. It's just exclamation mark deck, but just to go up to 19 for sure. All right, I'm not gonna do anything here. I think all the games I've lost with this deck are just being stuck on lands. Updated list adds K command, you wish. I'm gonna fetch an island. Thin out the deck a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna use these. Oh, I'll use one more fetch. I don't know if I want this swamp yet. I don't think I do. I'm just gonna get another island. I drew the swamp. Hello, swamp. I guess I should Night's Whisper because I'm still gonna have like enough to go Counterspell plus Stubborn Denial. They're gonna Violent Outburst to get to stub it. You had nice meat and peas though. That's true. People in Italy don't believe in Thanksgiving. No thanks are being given. Mangu, if I send you all my cards, will you sort them and send them back to me? As if you like sorting so much. Because I saw that post on Twitter and I was like, you enjoy sorting? Kind of madman. I hate sorting cards. I have so many boxes of unsorted cards here. They're everywhere. I have to go to bed right now to sort today. You're wild, Mangu. It's fun finding money. I guess. Alright, well, good night, Mangu. I hope you have a great night. Oh, 2 Teferis. Ooh, Teferis. It's not money until you sell them. It's just cardboard. Buy high, never sell. The Mangu way. They had a binding in their hand, and that was like all I know. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm just gonna play one large Murktide. Could play 2 medium Murktides, but then I can't hold up Counterspell. Maybe I make one. One of them's gonna get binding. Maybe I just make one small Murktide. think that's the move. Let's just make one like tiny-ish Murktide and then have it get binding. That's fine. Do I want to try to race this? I attack them for 4, they attack me for 2, I go down to 5. Probably not. I'm just gonna chill. Because I know they have the binding in hand, they're gonna binding this Murktide. For sure. Going to bed at 4 p.m. is the dingo. Hey, it was 6 p.m. last night. You're right, it is the dingo. Yeah, just sort the cards on my bed. Fair enough. I don't know what time it is in Italy. Ice Whisper is a good pickup. Thoughtseize is playing with fire for sure, but I'm here to play with fire. Thoughtseize, you mystical dispute, mystical dispute. Alright. Pass. It's 5 or 6 p.m. That's what time I went to bed. I slept for like 11 hours. It was great. Catching up on sleep is such a good feeling. Oh, I forgot the 7 now is a good pickup too. I guess I do this. Die. 3:45 p.m. in Italy. Sounds like prime time for a nap. Main phase endurance. I think that's fine. That's exactly what I was thinking too, Jeremy. Is it Italy or Spain where they close up shop for nap time? Don't know. This deck is great when it draws lands. When I play the Grixis version, the mana is just like incredibly painful. And you have like a really hard time casting spells when you're trying to splash the 3rd color, I think. I believe that the blue-black version is better. Oh boy, the mirror. Well, I actually didn't take the consider. This deck has such a low land count that I think I'm happy taking the consider. No iteration, no heats. I don't think you need them, to be honest. I think Night's Whisper does a fantastic iteration impersonation. Much to my surprise. I have a Fatal Push, so I don't want to commit this Ledger Shredder out. Could just draw. Pizza I got was vegan until I put the pepperoni on it. Genius. What a scholar. Lemonade's not a bad draw. Cheese isn't vegan. They drew a second land. Oh, it's all over. Alright, well, this game just got like 10 times harder to win. It's all over for me. My bluff. Counterspell's not bad. How much Tron? I beat Tron last match. Well, they're probably gonna beat me. They have 6 like good cards in their hand, and I have no good cards in my hand. Not great. This is Castlevania. Well, now I'll probably have a chance. Drawing land number 4. I have answers to all their threats. I need like a Murktide. Murktide would be great. Dilly, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub and welcome back for the 11 months, Dilly. Thank you, appreciate you. Very gentlemanly and scholarly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The music coming in live with that notification. Spike's like the final boss. Spike pretty much is a Castlevania box. What is Spike but a cube? Very cubical. Yep. Sure. Be gone. Maybe I'm not supposed to do this in case they draw a shadow, but they just die. So, nah, so you have chosen death. Murderous cut. Eliminate. Torok. Hers. Do I want EE? I don't think so. This deck's really good. I was very surprised by how good it is. I guess I'll keep coming back. As long as you get to keep doing the bang bang. I guess you'll come back. I'm leaning toward cutting Ledger Shredder. As Thoughtseize good. They don't have Ragavan, so I'm thinking that Thoughtseize is probably decent. Throwing them at you like shurikens with his Naruto headband on. Yeah, I could see that. Absolutely. I don't think Z's is bad either. But maybe I don't want all of them. Honestly felt pretty good against me when they cast it against me. Why 3 Bobble? To match with the 3 Shredder. I'm just genius. I mean, you don't need Delirium in this deck, right? You have nothing that uses Delirium. So the only thing that you're using the Bobble for is for Ledger Shredder. Which this might be a mistake. You might want to go like, 4 Shredder, 2 Bobble, 2 Shredder, 4 Bobble. I don't really know. You can make some mix of these, but I opted for 3 and 3. Because these are like the dynamic duo. I think 4 Bobble, 18 lands. Maybe you're supposed to go, maybe 2 Shredder, 19 lands is also an option. Not sure. Not sure. What am I cutting here though? I'm gonna cut 2 Thoughtseizes. Maybe I don't want the Torok, but Torok seems pretty good against them. Usually gonna be holding lands in hand or something in hand. Not lands, but like spells in hand in the late game. I think I'm actually just gonna cut all the Thoughtseizes. And Spell Piercers are like medium. I think Stubborn now is a little bit better. Yeah, I agree with you. Sure. Torok seems fine to me. Torok only gets hit by like Counterspell. Which, they could have Counterspell. I'll take that Night's Whisper. Seems fine to me. Well, that's fine, but I just want to get the ETB. Push kills everything. Push kills so many of my threats. It kills Shadow, it kills... You name it, Push kills it. So, like, I think just getting the ETB sounds great to me. Maybe I'm supposed to bring the Subtlety for Murktide, but I think I want to rely on Hearse instead. Their build's probably not playing Hearse. They're probably playing a Spell Bomb and a Soul Guide Lantern. Which I don't think is correct. But Push being able to kill Ledger Shredder, Shadow means it's never going to be dead against us anyway. So I think like if I can literally him them and then have my thing get pushed, I'm fine with that. Yeah, Blue-Black has 0 answers to hers. I think I want to murder this. Problem is if they have a Murktide, I don't have a great answer to it right now. I'm gonna gamble them not having a Murktide for the time being. You can play Pithy Needle. Needle will be fine. Maybe you want to cut one of the subtleties in the sideboard for a Pithy Needle. I could see that. Probably should play this fetch land instead. They do have a Murktide. Okay. I have minimal ways of combating this. It's a 3/3. Does this mean they have a second Murktide? Yeah, I guess I draw first. Maybe I'm supposed to fetch the thin first. It's a lot of lands. Yeah, it always feels pretty good to be able to do that. Oh, second Murktide definitely kills me. It should play 19 lands, and then you look at the other game, this match where I just like died with 2 lands in the top 20 cards. Go on subtlety. I feel like maybe Torok's better on the play. I'll try subtlety instead. I don't know how I feel about 2-for-1ing myself against them though. I just can't keep that. I really want to get rid of the subtlety because I don't think like pitching subtlety on the mulligan is where I want to be. I think I'd rather just like try to get lucky and draw Murderous Cut for a Murktide. Maybe it was Shadow. I don't think it's Murktide. I just think subtlety's not going to be relevant for several turns. And that I have good draws in the meantime. In the literal mirror match, I feel like it's hard to justify pitching an elemental just to like delay a Murktide for a turn when I'm already on the mulligan. I am far away from casting this, but this is like the best card in the matchup. This is like the Murktide mirror. If you can stick a Murktide, you usually end up winning. So I don't know. I don't think I mind land number 3. I'll take a land number 3. Research desk, it's pretty good. I think I'm countering this. Shredder's the best card in every deck it's in. I don't know about that. Shredder's good, but it's not that good. My Belcher Shredder deck rules. Like most of the time, I'm not sad to have a Shredder, but I'm like, this is the best card in the deck by a mile. Think that's maybe not the right take to have there. Well, I'm not doing great on the card advantage game. They have 7, I have 4. Could play a Shadow and probably get it pushed. I guess that's what I'm doing though. I don't think Bobble's ever getting banned. Bobble's like a modern staple. I'm not gonna fight over this. If I fight over this, then they slam a Murktide. I probably can never beat that. They have so many things that kills. Like, you know what? I should have brought out Drown in the Lock in this matchup. That's what I actually should have sided out. Drown in the Lock sucks against Murktide. That was a mistake. I sided poorly. This is almost always going to be relevant against Shadow, though. Make a 5/5. It kills him in 2 turns. They should have kept Luris and banned Bobble. Luris is so broken without Bobble. That's the best card in the deck. Without Bobble, still. Drown. Okay. Well, my hand's all lands. I should have played 17 lands. Mangu was right. That card's insane. Mangu's always right. Tired of drawing all these lands. I don't even think Drown's good in this matchup. I probably should have sided it out. It looked pretty good against me. Hit like my Summer Denial and my Night's Whisper. Shredder. Push. That's pretty much unbeatable. Oda War was actually my 18th land. So that seems pretty great. I approve. Yeah, I saw he's playing one Tainted Indulgence, but Tainted Indulgence seems like worse than Night's Whisper. I guess, like, yeah, you could leave up Counterspell or whatever, but Tainted Indulgence is only +1, whereas it's not even like a +1, it's like a 0. It's just filtering. My brother feeling better? He still has COVID. Don't know, I haven't talked to him. I'm pretty sure he still has COVID. It's only been like a day. Be very surprised if we got over it in a day. My Murktide. Are we just playing against the mirror again? Oh, you know what? I should have held that. Why did I play that? I didn't realize I didn't register me that I drew a Ledger Shredder. I was just like working with my original hand, so I played this. I shouldn't have played it though. I should have saved it for the Ledger Shredder. That was a punt. I think I'll take the Fatal Push though. Oh, now that you reminded me, Ashigaru, it's time for me to take away the VIP. I actually don't even know how to take away a VIP. That's too much effort. I'll do it later. No. I'll figure it out later. Un-VIP. Oh, you're right. VIP. Sure. Darlian! Imagine if I had a bobble. Imagine if I wasn't an idiot. What do you have? Torok, Death Shadow, Lightning Bolt. That one. I choose Torok. Their hand kind of sucks. That's true, I wouldn't have the push. Can we ban John? John has his moments. Is that a 1-1? Her last card enhanced Lightning Bolt. Do I want to cut? What do I want to cut? I'm probably cutting the Shadow, right? I think the Shadow needs to die. Let's exile less spells. This is just untap, yeah. They played around the spell pierce. This is still fine because I have a Shadow. If they hit me a few times, then it's not a big deal. This is kind of interesting. So if they bolt my Ledger Shredder in response, I could Spell Pierce and then gamble the Connive. I don't know if I want to Connive away this Death Shadow. Agadeem's Awakening, Lightning Bolt. Awakening is going to get back stuff I don't care about. I think I'm going to take the Lightning Bolt. Makes the most sense to me, I think. Lightning Bolt's just annoying. Yeah, I probably should have attacked. I don't think I'm blocking the DRC anyways. I should have attacked. I was thinking I didn't attack because in case I wanted to block the DRC, but I definitely just don't.
Well, maybe I do now, because they're going to get back a giant shadow. Good, Mikey. Shadow. Not sure if I'm going to block or not, so I'm going to consider. Another consider. I'm not going to block. I'm going to take the damage. Well, they have to attack, so it makes it interesting, right? Ooh, second shredder. So this is interesting. What's Doghouse 4 happening? I'm hoping on like around Christmas time. So if I attack with both, then they can block my shadow for free, and then have their shadow not die. It's not going to be a chump jet. Their shadow's going to live. Their shadow's going to be pumped up to a 7/7. I guess I could play the fetch and then crack it, then it will still die. Yeah, I think I play the fetch, only attack with shadow. If I didn't play the fetch, hypothetically, for whatever reason I didn't draw fetch, and I attacked with both, then they could block my shadow, and then they get hit for 3, and then their shadow goes up to a 7/7, and then they just do nothing. It sits there as a 7/7, and this has 4 damage on it. Just FYI for people playing this deck and doing the shadow mirror. It's pretty good. Smart Tide card's pretty good. I guess I should have attacked the Ledger Shredder also. Then they block. It doesn't matter. They're so far behind. I don't want Thoughtseizes. Same logic behind why I cut Thoughtseize in the Thoughtseize mirror pretty much all the time. Just don't think it's good enough. I'm bringing in Hearse. I could cut Drown Lock in favor of like Murderous Cut. Be like, thinking about Torok, maybe Dress Down's better. Bring the Dress Downs for Season Pyro. Eliminate's been surprisingly good. The key part about Eliminate is that it kills Ren and 6. It's that time of day again to argue about Luris. Chat. Oh boy, 3 a.m. Let's argue about how good Luris decks were. Nah, it's not 3 a.m. It's 7:30 a.m. Back in my day, we didn't have companions. Hey Delta, thanks for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. So I want to save this bobble this time. I think I'm just pushing this like main phase. I could dash a Ragavan on me, but that's fine. That's their whole turn. I still want them to get the surveil value. Excuse me, value. Maul take over Luris. That card's very annoying. Very annoying. Probably should have actually discarded the Murderous Cut. Murderous Cut's never going to be good again. Eliminate can still be good. Yeah, I should discard the cut. Hopefully I have plenty of chances to surveil again. Dotty. Honestly, I think I'm gonna fetch before I kill the Dothy, so that way the hearse has less food. don't know if that's the right play, but that's the play I'm making. I think same with this Knight's Whisperer. Well, I guess in case they have multiple dots, I don't want them to have that. I don't know. It's probably pretty minimal at the end of the day. Hearse is going to be very large regardless. What's up, hey buddy? Happy Thanksgiving. I think you're definitely in the minority there. I don't know. I don't mind the Modern Horizon sets. Or whatever. Well, the thing that it's not like completely hard for me to explain because like new sets are still affecting Modern, which is why I think I'm fine with Modern Horizons being available or having affected the format so much. It's kind of like the new cards that they print are making like zero impact in Modern. Like Haywire Might's still great. There's a lot of things that are still great, right? Like this card. Like this card, you know, like there's still good cards being added to Modern from the standard sets. And funny enough, like Shredder's not good in standard. Hearse is okay in standard, but it's not amazing. Oh, to war, you say? This is like kind of risky. I don't know. I'll have to see what they do with Modern Horizons 3. When Modern Horizons 3 comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're definitely crewing the hearse, right? No way they don't. I'm going to 1. So if I attack with this Murktide and they draw another creature, then I'm gonna die. I think I should just play the Shadow and pass. Big Blue's great. Big Blue's a banger. Hey, Jacoby, I think for the follow. Ugh, that's brutal. I think we're just hitting submit here. Maybe we want the EEs. Bullet killing shadow players, yeah. Well, they didn't crew the hearse to block because they didn't want to lose the hearse, I guess, because the hearse would have just gotten eaten by the shadow. It wouldn't have traded. That hearse would have been a 10-10, and my shadow's a 12-12. Had they crewed the hearse, they were dead, though. I mean, they were dead to any removal spell if they crewed, right? They just kill it before blocks. I want a Murktide Regent this early on. I don't think so. I don't want a Murktide. After thinking about it, I think I'd rather have like a Knight's Whisper or something a little bit better. Land is not better. I think Blue Black Shadow is really good. Can be a little bit clunky. from time to time. But, you know, what deck isn't? There's a lot of decks that are clunky from time to time. It's a lot of lands. I think that's good against the Ren decks. I ended up beating two. I'm actually gonna shock here. I ended up beating two Ren decks yesterday with it for the 5-0. This is far too many lands. Alright. Less lands, please. Well, it's not a land, but it's not great. They need a Night's Whisper to, like, dig me out of this situation right now. I'm not sure that's happening. Oh, that card's gonna murder me. Now, where's Brainstorm when you need it? I always feel Variance the most on these Shadow decks when it comes to, like, drawing a bunch of lands versus drawing, like, too few lands. The Variance is definitely apparent. Like, during that first match, back down here, when I went, like, 20 cards deep and only hit 2 lands versus, like, now where I'm... Where'd it go? Oh, I gotta return the game. Versus now where it's, like, 15 cards deep and I have, like, 8 lands. The bobble effect, maybe, I don't know. Even when this happens in Murktide, it doesn't feel as bad. I guess because because you have like Ragavan, right? Ragavan usually lets you keep one landers in Murktide more effectively. I think I need something better. Still haven't turned on Delirium, which is kind of insane. I'm dead. Seems greedy to you. I'm so far behind on board and they have a Kroxa. I need something better. Like, what if they just rip a land and play a Kroxa? Then I'm just gonna die. I need to find, like, a Murktide or a Shadow. This is also pretty rough. I have to, like, counter Kroxa, terminate. So I can summon now this, counterspell Ragavan. And then if I draw another Murktide, I'll win. Kroxa. I'm just dead to that, right? I counter this, then they dash the Ragavan and kill me. Yeah. So we lost to Red-Black Shadow, the Mirror, and what else did we lose to? I don't know. I don't remember now. That was kind of rough. Yesterday went a lot better. Oops. That's Goku. That's not the reset timer. Yeah, I lost to the Mirror. I don't know. I still think this deck's pretty good. It just has some like rough land variance without having Ragavan. Ragavan lets you keep one landers, which is like way better than not being able to keep one landers. I don't know. I'll have to play with this deck more. Alright, chat. Question.
Have you
Bing
peaked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peaked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.